I have truly never been let down by a Portland thrift haul. But of course, when in Portland, we're doing some thrifting. The funny thing is when we walked into the thrift store, I was like, oh, I'm not really looking for anything. And then I just simply blacked out and left with a very full cart. And any of you that have been thrifting with me for a while know that that really shouldn't be a surprise. And yet every time I'm like, why am I like this? But let's get right into it because I found some of the cutest sweaters for fall and I'm so excited to show you. And as always, this will be a try on haul and I left the tags on so I can tell you guys what I paid for everything too. Okay, first up is this adorable little knit top. This is originally universal threads. I just thought this was so fun and unique, this like sweater material, but kind of like in a t-shirt. I thought this would be such a good transitional piece to wear with a cute jacket. We're kind of in that phase of fall right now where it's like freezing in the morning and then hot in the afternoon. So I feel like things like this are perfect for fall outfits. You can layer up with a jacket in the morning and then you're not absolutely dying come midday. This was $6.99 at Goodwill. I will say the other thrift store that Jen and I sometimes go to here has better prices from my experience, but the Goodwill is just so freaking organized. The shopping experience feels comparable to like a TJ Maxx. The store is sorted by size, type of top, and is just so clean and organized. So for me, the extra couple of bucks is totally worth it. I'm kind of just picturing this with like maybe a mini skirt and a knee-high boot and like some pops of maroon for a little bit of those fall colors. Speaking of maroon, next is this really gorgeous Columbia vest. This is just totally giving PNW granola girly to me. Anything Columbia I just know is a great brand and is so versatile for outdoor activities and a cute outfit. I feel like I could totally dress this up with a nice sweater underneath, a pair of shorts, and some cute boots, but I could also really dress this down for a hike. Fall is the best time of year to hike and I will die on this hill. This was $6.99 as well. Okay. This next piece I feel like is going to be really good or really bad and we won't know until I try it on. So this is just like a sweater vest, but the fringe on the side I just thought was so fun and unique. I'd really never seen anything like this. The brand is Freshman 1996, which is actually the year I was born. I feel like with a black turtleneck underneath, this could be really, really cute, but I think it's really going to come down to how I style this. And it seems like whoever prices things at this Goodwill just thinks $6.99 is the price because this was also $6.99. Every haul has to have one thing that just doesn't hit and I'm just not sure that I love this. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I think styling is gonna make a difference. I imagined it being a little bit longer. I feel like I just really cleaned house with like the cute fall layers for this trip. Like this is the fall color palette and this sweater even has a hood, which just gets me every time. The brand on this is Fave Luxe Fashion. I haven't heard of that brand either. This was $7.99. I liked how lightweight of a sweater this was. To be honest, I'm not really that into like the really chunky sweaters. I know it gets freezing where I live in the winter, but unless I'm like going to be outside for long periods of time, wearing bulky stuff like that in the house, I'd be sweating, okay? We do be sweating. So I kind of like things that I can layer, and you guys all know how I feel about pumpkin orange, so I simply could not resist. I swear you guys, things were just jumping into my cart. I found another really cute, this one's from Maurice's, stripy layering sweater. I feel like stripes are really having a moment this year and I'm so here for it, especially the vertical stripes because I feel like they are really great to kind of like lengthen the look of your body, and I have a very short torso, so this again is one of those sweaters that has like the bigger holes, so you'll definitely need to layer for this to be warm. But I just thought the color, gorgeous green and cream, was so cute. And it also has this like chunky kind of bell sleeve, which I think is gonna be so cute. Now we're moving into more of the warm, like practical sweaters. Gotta have a couple so that I can leave the house in the winter. This is by E Fan. This is just kind of a nice like a dressy sweater. Something about the cut on this neckline is just giving a little bit of an elevated look to me. It also has like a tighter sleeve at the end, which I feel like would be so cute to layer some like pretty gold jewelry, a chunky watch, or some bangles. With like a black mini skirt and some of the fleece line tights in the winter, I feel like this is just gonna be stunning. Next, I found this gorgeous little turtleneck. This was Old Navy. Oh, the last sweater, I forgot to tell you the price. $9.99 for this one. Next, I found this gorgeous chunky turtleneck. This is actually Old Navy. We love. I paid, is anyone surprised, $7.99 for this as well. This is a size medium. This is just a tighter knit. Again, it's gonna have a little bit less of a breeze and less that you have to layer under it to actually stay warm. Okay, and you guys are gonna have to let me know. I feel like I have such a love-hate relationship with turtlenecks. I think they are so cute, but something about like feeling like I'm being choked really can send me sometimes. So it really depends on the turtleneck, but anything that feels like too constricting is just not gonna happen for me. But this one feels like nice and stretchy, so I'm hoping it doesn't send me into like a sensory spiral. I've also recently kind of been in my gym girly era, and I feel like now that it's starting to get colder, I'm gonna need things to throw on to go to and from the gym and just kind of for my warm-ups. So I found this really nice Adidas pullover sweater. I think this is gonna be so great to wear to and from the gym, but it's also just kind of giving a little bit nicer of a vibe than just like a hoodie. This was $12.99, so a little bit more pricey, but I know it's a great brand and something that I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of. I truly just live in like a cream colored neutral, and I have to keep buying them because I stain them like it's my job. I really wish I was into like more dark colors just because I am the stain queen, but it just is what it is sometimes. Next, I just found this cute little tank. I just loved that it had these like ruches on the side. I thought that was really cute, and it's also like a really stretchy material, almost kind of like the little Free People movement tank tops. This was $4.99, and it's just in this gorgeous like coffee color, and I feel like this is just such a cozy color for fall. And I basically wear these kind of tanks under literally everything, so I knew that was a good buy. Okay, and when I packed for this trip, for some reason, I was really expecting fall weather, but here with the sunshine, mid-70s is like on the warmer side, and I did not come prepared. So I had to grab a couple of pairs of shorts to survive my trip, but I did drive here this time in the van so I could take back as much as I want and not have to worry about shipping things, which adds up really quickly. I think I paid like $65 for the last box I shipped back from the last time I visited Jen. So I feel like between the shipping and the flight and driving, it kind of like balanced out price-wise. And I was here for a little bit longer this time, so I just wanted to have some more things with me. These shorts were Simple Society, just kind of your basic denim short, nothing special, but these fit me so good. And I can't believe I got that lucky because I was dumb and didn't try them on, which usually never goes well for me. But these were $6.99. I just really like the relaxed fit of these. I feel like I'm very much exiting my like tight denim short era. I just simply cannot be bothered to feel that constricted ever again. So I've been kind of really loving the relaxed kind of baggy jean, baggy short vibe that's been trending this year. So I grabbed these. And then I also grabbed the pair that I'm actually wearing right now. They are a little bit more of your like classic dad short, a little bit longer in length. Again, that kind of looser fitting vibe, and I love them. They are so comfy, and they were $7.99. Okay, this next piece I feel like would have been perfect for my fisherman core haul. This is just so stinking cute. I am simply obsessed. So it's kind of like this button-up sweater jacket situation. So like the base of the jacket is like your classic sweatshirt material, but the sleeves and the hood are like a knit sweater. And instead of a zipper, it has buttons up the front. I just thought this was so stinking cute. Still like cozy loungewear, but giving a little bit more than just like a hoodie or a sweatshirt. This was also $7.99. They are very original with their prices at this Goodwill. Okay, and I know I mentioned this, that I kind of fully blacked out for this thrift trip, so there were a couple of weird things that did make it into the cart, these being one of them. I found these Guess slides, and To be honest, I have no idea why I bought these. I love a good slide, but I'm not usually like a big name brand galley. These will definitely be good to wear like to and from Pilates or whatnot, or like a shower shoe when traveling because they're rubber. These were $9.99. In the moment, I just thought these were really, really cool, but I just don't know how much I'm gonna actually wear them. So let me know what you guys think, because I feel like they definitely have a little bit of a vibe, but I don't know if I kind of give off that kind of classy name brand energy. Then I just saw this cool Quicksilver shirt. I thought Josh might like this. It was $4.99, and really you just can't go wrong with a good oversized t-shirt. And this one is perfectly worn in. If you know, you know. Like, somebody put some serious miles on this shirt, and it just is so soft, and that is really all I want out of an oversized t-shirt. So if Josh doesn't like this, I know I will be wearing it. And if he does, I probably will still also be stealing it. Okay, and these last couple of pieces are so on brand for me. It's crazy, and it actually cracks me up how much Western stuff I find when I come to Portland. But I found this fantastic purse. It's got the most fantastic pops of turquoise and just that Western vibe, but I feel like I've really been into kind of the edgy Western, like biker bar meets cowgirl kind of energy lately. This is by American Bling, and I just thought it was so cool. It's like the perfect size too. I can fit my vlog camera in here, my snacks, you know, all the essentials, and I'm obsessed. And I think this is genuine leather, don't quote me on that, but for $12.99 it just felt like a good buy. And I will simply never recover. You've got to be kidding me. So it is on like my cowgirl bucket list to go to the NFR in Vegas, and if you're familiar with the event, it is when all of the crazy, loud, blingy Western outfits come out to play. And these, I just simply couldn't pass up. They're stunning, like just like the perfect statement shoe, and they're in fantastic condition. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the NFR this year, but I know I'm going to eventually because I'm not giving up on my dreams. And even if I don't get a ton of wear out of these, they're going to look so cute on my boot shelf. You guys know, if I find a good pair of cowboy boots at the store, I am not leaving them behind. I don't make the rules. These were $14.99, an insanely great price for a good pair of cowboy boots. And they're just fantastic. I feel like I might also be able to pull something cute together for Halloween with these, but these are just such a freaking moment. I can't. I simply can't. Okay, and this is totally random and was kind of an impulse buy, but I just found this cute little coffee mug. I loved the colors on this. This was $1.99, and you can't go wrong with a good coffee mug. Is there room in my cabinets at home for this? Probably not, but we'll make it work.